Hi, this is Jeffrey Hunt for WhenTheCurvesLineUp.com. Here's our podcast for June 10th, 2023. This morning, the Pleiades star cluster is making its first morning appearance. Venus continues to brighten in the western sky after sundown. In Chicago this morning, sunrise is at 5:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time, and sunset is 8:25 p.m. Central Time. Beginning today and extending through the 19th, the earliest sunrise occurs. The latest sunset, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, does not occur until the 23rd. Today's daylight lasts 15 hours, 10 minutes, 4 minutes short of the longest daylight on the 18th and 19th. Here's the morning forecast. The Pleiades star cluster returns to the pre-dawn sky after appearing to move behind the sun. Sometimes known as the Seven Sisters, the star cluster resembles a tiny dipper. Look for it low in the east-northeast an hour before daybreak. The stellar bundle is about 5 degrees above the horizon. Find a clear view of the horizon in that direction. The Pleiades is part of the constellation Taurus. It seems to lead into the sky a bright congregation of stars that includes Orion and Sirius, the night's brightest star. Look for the star cluster with a binocular. What is the first morning you can see them without the binocular's optical assist? At this hour, bright Jupiter is nearly 15 degrees up in the east. It is slowly moving eastward in front of Aries, 11.3 degrees to the lower right of Hamel, the constellation's brightest star. In the north-northeast, bright Capella is less than 10 degrees above the horizon. After Jupiter, Arcturus, that is low in the west-northwest, and Vega, that is high in the west, Capella is the fourth brightest star-like body in the sky this morning. The moon's brightness, however, outranks all the stars on this list. At this hour, the slightly gibbous moon is about 30 degrees above the southeast horizon and 7.4 degrees to the lower left of Saturn. The moon reaches the last quarter phase at 2:31 p.m. Central Time, 2 hours after it sets from the American Midwest. Saturn is reaching altitudes, height above the horizon, for telescopic viewing. Its rings and larger moons can be seen easily through a telescope. Depending on the quality of a binocular, the rings can be seen as small extensions of the planet. 30 minutes before sunup, Mercury is about 5 degrees up in the east-northeast and nearly 25 degrees to the lower left of Jupiter. The planet is bright but awash in bright morning twilight. If it were visible early during twilight, only Jupiter is brighter. This morning it is visible through a binocular, but a challenge to see in this bright twilight. The speedy planet begins to recede into brighter sunlight, passing its superior conjunction with the sun on July 1st. Its next evening appearance is a challenge to see. Now the evening sky forecast. Brilliant Venus gleams in the western sky after sundown. It continues to brighten as it overtakes our planet. Even at its dimmest, the evening star outshines all other stars in the sky. The difference in visual intensity can be seen during the course of the planet's apparition or appearance. Quite simply, the planet can be described as that bright star in the west. Through a telescope, Venus is a thick evening crescent about 46% illuminated. Venus is stepping eastward in front of Cancer to the upper left of Pollux and Castor, the Gemini twins. It is approaching Mars 7.3 degrees to its upper left. The red planet, dimmer than might be expected, continues its eastward march at a rate slower than Venus. Depending upon a binocular's characteristics, Venus, Mars, and the Beehive star cluster fit tightly into the same field of view this evening. Tomorrow, though, the view is better. Venus continues to close on Mars, but there is no conjunction. Venus makes a big turn, and the chase ends on June 30th, with the Venus-Mars gap at 3.6 degrees. Continue to watch the Venus-Mars dance in the western evening sky. Thank you for listening. Please read our website that has text and graphics showing today's events. Thank you.